feel nervous about this video, more so than the cringy ones I've done in the past. Bonjour guys, it's Charlie, and today we are going to talk about emetophobia. I ought to explain to you what triggers my anxiety. So I have emetophobia. In short, it means I'm scared of throwing up. This video is to give you more information on emetophobia, and also I haven't seen any videos on YouTube, at least none that have popped up for me, about emetophobia. I feel like more people suffer from it than I am conscious of, and we all are conscious of. So I only found out that it was called emetophobia 3 months ago when I was talking about it with my therapist. Yes, I have a therapist. I'm not going to be ashamed. So this video is for people who want to know more about emetophobia or think they might have emetophobia. So for people like me, when I was, well, a year ago, when I was 18, this video would have been really helpful to me. Quick disclaimer, I can only speak from the personal experiences I've had and the research that I have done online. And obviously not everything's true online, but I do have a really good website. So as I said, emetophobia is the fear of vomiting or the fear of seeing people vomit and then you vomiting yourself. It can cause you to have anxiety or panic attacks when you fear vomiting, which are basically characterised by a rapid heartbeat, rush of adrenaline, nausea, difficulty breathing, choking sensations, devisualization, dizziness, fear of dying, numbness, sweating, trembling. I'm listing symptoms that some of them I do have, some of them I don't have, but I'm listing as many as I can because if you identify with this, then I feel like you'd want to know what you have. It is not a disease, it is a phobia, just like people are afraid of spiders. Characteristics of a person with emetophobia include extreme cleanliness, so like super aware of germs, not willing to eat food that you haven't cooked or prepared yourself, fear of being pregnant, because obviously most, if not a lot of people throw up when they're pregnant, fear of medications that can cause you to throw up, and many more than that. It usually stems from something that has happened to you in the past, so like a past trauma from your childhood or something like that. For a lot of people, they've experienced things like when they were little being in the car with their parents and throwing up and then being told off about it or things like that. That sort of thing can also cause it. I still haven't found out where my fear stems from, but I think I'm getting there. One of the problems with emetophobia is that it's often misdiagnosed. Anorexia, OCD, social phobia, agoraphobia, IBS, although some suggest that IBS is an anxiety-related disorder in the first place, so that one's a bit of a different one. I've lost count now. PTSD, depression, schizophrenia, and other psychosis. Standard treatment for emetophobia is CBT, which is cognitive behavioural therapy, which is what I'm in the process of doing. And the idea of it is to almost rewire your brain, not rewire, but to make you think differently so that the fear is no longer there. It's done thanks to going to sessions of therapy, hence cognitive behavioural therapy. And one of the parts of it is exposure therapy. Lots of people have a set of rituals that go with their anxiety that kind of keep it going. So, for example, I'll carry around a bottle of water with me just in case I feel ill, and so then I start sipping it. Actually prolongs the anxiety and makes it worse because my brain then believes, oh, you sip water, that stopped you from throwing up. You've got to always do this. So in some ways, these rituals are making it worse. And that's what exposure therapy helps stop. Now, you might be thinking that there's a really simple cure for this, and that would just be to vomit. That is a technique called flooding, which is not a good idea, and it is not a cure for it. It's like telling a war veteran with PTSD to go back to war to cure the PTSD. If you think you have it, get a therapist. There is no quick fix for it, and it's something that is really worth working on because personally, it stops me from doing a lot of the things I want to do in my life. This is going to sound cringy, but I do believe that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Don't wait. Just go get a therapist and try and work through it. There is very little chance that it will go away on its own. So guys, that's all I have for you today. If you have emetophobia and you didn't know it, then I hope this video helped you realise that it has a name, because it makes me feel like there's enough people who have had it for it to be given a name. And that made me feel so much better about it. I hope you found this video informative and useful, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up down below and leave a comment telling me what you think of me making these sort of videos. I'll leave a link in the description to a website that is really useful, that helped me with a lot of my research here, and that talks about emetophobia and techniques for trying to get rid of it. If you want to know, just click on it. If you stuck around to the end of this video for this long, then I really appreciate it. If you want to go over to my channel and hit the subscribe button, that would also be much appreciated. And I'll see you guys next Sunday for another video. Bye!
Are you doing a video?
Yeah, you scared me so much. It's alright.
What's your video about?
Emetophobia.
What?
That's why I'm making it.
Hello!
You're so cute. Sorry, I thought it was so cold. Steam was gonna come out. Sounds gross. Maybe it is gross, but it is what it is.